This is part 2 of my 8 nights sleeping alone in an ice fishing tent while hunting for whitetail deer and moose during the Alberta rifle season. Stick around for part 2 of this outdoor adventure. Hi, my name is Dan and welcome to DC Outdoors. If this is your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, well, please get started by clicking that subscribe and the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Well, let's get on with this week's adventure. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning. It snowed overnight, so I'll show you how much we got. It's only about minus 4 degrees Celsius out this morning, so it's not too cold. And I had a pretty warm sleep inside here last night. Didn't run the propane too much, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get dressed, try to get up a bit early, and I'll show you the snow. Alright everybody, well, I just pulled back into camp. It was a pretty rough day today, but I did have some action at the end of the night. Sorry I didn't get it on footage or on camera. It's really tough to try to self-film this stuff while keeping my camera warm so the batteries don't freeze. But anyways, where I was sitting at the end of the night, it was slow going, and then maybe about 15 or 20 minutes left in the end of the night, I heard a snort kind of off to my northwest. But that would have been out on the neighbor's side. So I was pretty bummed. I thought I had my night blown again before it even started. But I was still sitting there, and I looked out into the field, and I could see what looked like a couple does, or maybe a doe and fawn, again, way out to the north on the neighbor's field. So I felt like all wasn't lost, but I also felt like, might as well get aggressive. So I tried to rattle and do a grunting sequence and some rattling. And then a few minutes later, a little buck cruised out. So I think he was maybe a little 2-point or 3-pointer, and he was just on the other side again of the neighbor's fence with maybe 5 or 10 minutes left of shooting light. So again, I tried to get aggressive to grunt him in or to rattle him in back onto the side of the fence where I could hunt. But he was not having it, and he got away. I do think that he might have been the buck there that I saw a couple days ago in the late morning there one morning. So optimistic. It's nice to rattle something in. I think, if I recall correctly, I think that that's probably the first time I ever rattled in any deer. So that's awesome. Definitely tells me that these mornings and nights are the time to really rattle. So yeah, so I got, I guess tomorrow's Thursday, so I still have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday if I need it, but I did not think that it would have taken me this long to fill a deer tag. I'm hoping that I have some luck tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, but anyways, like I said, I just pulled into camp, so I'm going to start to make a fire, get some food going, and I think I'm probably gonna do just a can of chili tonight to make it super easy. So get a fire going, cook up some food, and I'll check in with you here later. There's a field back behind that area. I put a scent dripper out that way, made a little mock scrape. I threw up this little mesh thing as a blind. I don't know if you can see it, but out over that way is my scent drag. All right, well, that concludes Thursday, November 11th. I've been out here too many days to even count. It was a painfully slow day. The spot where I started the day is the spot where I ended it. I decided to go back there because in the morning I saw a deer, and I thought that that location could be a pretty good spot to kind of ambush between a feeding area and a possible bedding area, but it was dead quiet. There was something crunching around in there, I think, after legal light ended, but it was definitely far too late to take a shot. Um, when I was making my way back to truck at lunchtime, I did see a doe in the field with a little buck chasing her. She actually, I think she saw me, and then the buck pushed her right out of the field before I was the problem. But positive news, but man, this trip has been a grind. Thanks so much for sticking around, and hopefully I'll have some better luck tomorrow. It's Friday. Maybe about -4 degrees Celsius. Supposed to be some snow this afternoon, and we're on a bit of a warming trend. It should get above freezing. I'm out here just before sunrise. Got about 5 minutes till legal shooting light. Wish me luck. All right, well, it's the evening of Friday, November 12th. It's my 7th day out here. Today was a total drag. When I set up basically at the same spot that I went out hunting yesterday. Same spot exactly. And when I was setting up this morning, I did bump something. I don't know what it was. I didn't see it. I hunted there in that same spot until lunchtime, and then I went back to the truck, had a bite to eat around 12. I got set up in a different location, basically the same spot that I went a few nights ago, by the lean-to that fell down, and didn't see anything either. Nothing. On the way to that spot, so after lunch on the way to the spot that I hunted tonight, I again bumped something, but didn't see it. So painfully slow day. My buddy who's out hunting here, he did see some stuff, and he was able to get another deer, so that's awesome for him. But for me, I think I'm going to change my strategy. So tomorrow is Saturday. It's my last full day. I think I'm going to go back to where I saw that bull moose early in the year. I still do have my moose tag. And honestly, I'm just sick and tired of sitting around still. I know that during the rut, that's what you need to do, is you need to just grind it out. But I've been grinding it out so long. I think tomorrow I'm just going to bump around. And, maybe I'll bump a deer that I'll have a shot at. Maybe I'll see a bull moose. Either way, though, I'm just sick and tired of sitting around, to be totally honest with y'all. So anyways, I am just filling up my thermos for coffee for tomorrow. Having a bit of whiskey here, some bourbon, some of the, I don't know if you can see this or not, having some Old Forester bourbon. And then I'm probably going to get to bed soon. But appreciate you all sticking around so far and watching this video. And yeah, hopefully I can create some luck here tomorrow. We'll catch up with you in the morning. Good morning, folks. It's Saturday. It's day 8. I had a pretty good sleep last night. My phone says it's only about -1 degree Celsius right now. I'm supposed to warm up to 5 or 6 today. Last night around midnight, I changed the bottle on the propane heater and fell right back asleep until my alarm clock went off at 5:45. So I slept with the heater on pretty much all night, which I haven't normally done. So it's toasty roasty in there, but highly unnecessary. Um, Anyways, I'm getting ready here this morning, so I'll show you a little bit about my morning routine as I get everything ready to go. Alright, so like I mentioned, 5:45 alarm clock. Then I wake up, I get dressed, then I start the process of making some water for coffee. So I usually make 2 of these. These little glacier cups are 500 mils, which is enough to fill my Yeti. And then I make a second one to fill my thermos. Nice to have some hot drinks on the way out hunting, and it's nice to have a thermos of hot stuff for while I'm hunting. Alright, well, it's 9:17 Saturday morning. I just took a shot at a buck, and he's down. I'm way in the hell away from the truck. Hiked into the lake a few videos ago where I showed you that I wanted to get in to check out some moose country. So this is up hills and downhills and pretty far back. It's going to be a painful drag. But I hiked in here, I heard some crunching in the bush, and so I waited, and looked like he jumped up from behind a pine tree and stood up. Perfect shot opportunity. I'm thinking maybe like 40 yards, I'll range it out right away. And he dropped right where he was. I think he's like a small forkhorn buck, so he's not a monster, but I'm not out here for the trophy. I put in a lot of effort this week. And at the end of the day, I'm here to put meat in the freezer. So that's what this is all about. So I'm going to wait another 5 minutes just to make sure that he's down, and then I'll go in and take a look. I think he's just through there. Where are those trees? There he is. Nothing that big. He's just a forkhorn. But I worked, like I said, really hard, and I'm super happy for this. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Taking my first break, 10:55. I don't know when I started dragging. Maybe about 10:30, about 20 minutes ago. I drug it up one hill in front of me, and then there's another one. Maybe 2 more. And then after that, it's pretty level. Just trying to catch my breath. Feeling a little bit better now though, so I think I'll get started again. One more horrible hill. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. I chopped this piece of birch, tied it off on the hooves, and I'm literally pulling it like I'm an ox. Much easier. Before I was just dragging it bent over and then dropping my bag and my gun and then dragging it more. I'm also going downhill now, but I think I'm downhill or level the rest of the way. Thank God. Alright everybody, well, thank goodness for a good Samaritan who helped me finish dragging out that deer. He helped me with about the last 500 meters by throwing it on his quad. So if by chance he happens to ever watch this video, thank you so much. He literally saved my life. I was getting pretty tuckered out during that drag. I'm back at camp. It's 2 o'clock. I'm going to tear down camp. I guess I was able to do this in 7 days. What a trip. I am so pumped and so happy that I was able to get something today and not get skunked off this trip. It means a lot. I'm super pumped to have some really good venison in the freezer. Yeah, yeah, like I said, couldn't be happier. I'll probably still try to get out for Hunter 2. I do still have my moose tag, and I do have a couple doe tags, so I'll probably still try to get out and about. But yeah, for now, that I think wraps this video up. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching part 1, and then for watching part 2 and sticking around with me throughout this week-long hunting adventure. And again, if this is your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, well, please hit that subscribe and the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Until next time, we'll see you outdoors.